Do you know what? We're thrilled to have been instructed to recruit the Senior Treasury Manager position for Under Armour in Baltimore. And I keep getting asked many of the same questions, so I thought, hang on, why don't I use the power of video to answer all of them at once? Well, I distilled the top 5 questions, if you like, and here are the answers. So why would you work for Mac McCode? What's he going to do for you in your career? Mac was previously at GE and has given an excellent track record within Treasury and leadership. So he feels that when he's coaching Treasury professionals, that it's his job to help you advance your Treasury career. He believes that as Treasurer that he's got responsibility to help coach and develop the next generation of Treasury talent. As an example, some of the people that have worked with him before, worked for him, have become the assistant treasurers at Exelon, Expo Logistics, or have gone on to business schools to further develop their own careers. So why would you take this role as Senior Global Treasury Manager? What's it going to do for your career? Well, currently Under Armour does 24% of their business in the international markets. That's only going to grow. They want it to grow to become at least 50% of their turnover in future years. This means the emerging markets are where they're likely to be growing the fastest, so they need help, in particular in FX and risk management. In career terms, one of the things Mac doesn't want to see is someone that then comes in and just sees themselves as an FX specialist. This is where you might start out, but what he wants you to do is rotate into different roles, start in FX, maybe move into working capital management, and then as the cash management needs of the business grow, then your next move, well, who knows where you go for the third. He's also looking for someone that might initially be working at an operational level, that then you've got the ability to grow and become a tactical leader, and then continue that career journey to where you work at a strategic level. So you can operate not only within Treasury, you might actually go and be a real business leader and make a real difference to the business as a whole. So I've been asked, why Under Armour? You can see it here. So they're a great sports brand, but you might be a Treasury FX guy saying you can get the same experience at another retailer. Well, there's only going to be increased international growth, which needs new processes. The Treasury team is going to have to develop to keep pace with this explosion of activity. Within this growth phase, there's going to become increased exposure where you're going to play a key role. So you're going to get exposure and work closely with the CFO, COO, meaning you're going to get first-hand experience at a real blue chip business as it grows and develops. That exposure, as you know, is rare. I have been asked as well, why move or travel to a job in Locust Point, Baltimore, when you get the same experience in another role, maybe an hour away in Washington? Well, Baltimore is obviously a big sports scene, art scene, and it's a much lower cost of living in and around Baltimore than maybe Washington. It means both you and your family get a heck of a lot more for your money in terms of both property and space. As an example, you've got the areas of Columbia, Clarksville, just about 35 minutes away, and they've been rated as some of the best places to bring up your families and settle. You can also maybe live between the two, Baltimore and Washington, and take advantage of what both cities have to offer. So you might ask, why did Mac McCode, big GE guy, corporate treasury, blue chip guy, take the role as treasurer? Treasury's got an extremely high profile within the business, and there's a high demand for the management of working capital, overall cash flow management. Exposure within the group is massive. As you work across all the financial areas, you're going to get exposure which is unrivaled. In summary, Mac sees this person as a successor and a future Treasury finance leader. I hope you're excited about this. We're excited to be recruiting the role, and that's why I made this video.